I think the budget is on the right track. Thank you.
Resuming debate, the honourable member for Brampton South.
Mr. Speaker, I'm rising today to speak on a bill focused on building a strong middle class that will build up our economy, C-29, the Budget Implementation Act 2015, number 2. Budget 2016 is a real plan to do the two things Canadians told us to do, to help them and their families and to grow the economy. I want to take a moment to compliment the Finance Minister and his team's work. I also want to thank his Parliamentary Secretary too. In fact, the member of St. Maurice Champagne came to Brampton last week. He is an honorary Bramptonian now. We consulted the Brampton Board of Trade and number of economic stakeholders on important issues going forward into Budget 2017. Brampton has a lot to celebrate. So many exciting developments in these past months. A long-desired university site coming to Brampton, the opening of Peel Memorial Hospital in February, and other infrastructure development. Water and wastewater funding, which will protect Brampton against another flood situation. Investment in post-secondary institutions, such as Sheridan College in my riding. Canada 150 local art funding, in order to keep our vibrant downtown and arts hub. At the consultation, we heard that these developments need to be expanded upon, and I agree. I won't stop listening to Brampton's needs as we move forward into this exciting period of growth and development for all of our children. I was pleased to hear at this event last week that many agreed with the fact that there is much ahead. I look forward to engaging in that discussion, building upon Budget 2016 and these measures we are discussing today. And people in my riding have noticed we have accomplished a lot already in our first year. A number of online lists will outline things we have accomplished. I think it is important for Canadians to understand that our government's plan builds upon things and strengthens the infrastructure of our system itself. Without a strong CPP, without strong cities, without post-secondary investment, everything else suffers. Building the Canada of tomorrow means investing today, now. We as a government understand that building from the ground up and focusing on people first matters. Brampton understands that these major developments will make our community stronger and our children's life better. In the last year, we took some important steps towards helping families regain the confidence they will need to drive our economy forward. We cut taxes for close to 9 million Canadians. Our middle-class tax cut was the first thing we did as a government. We increased Canada student grants for students from low and middle income families and for part-time students. We increased monthly payment for the most in need seniors. We signed an agreement with the provinces to enhance the Canada Pension Plan to provide young people and future generations to workers with a stable and dignified retirement. We have also begun making major investments that will help the middle class grow and prosper today, while delivering economic growth for years to come. This second Budget Implementation Act proposes items that will complete the implementation of outstanding measures from the Government of Canada's first budget, growing the middle class. We should be proud of what this House passed. Budget 2016 puts people and family first. It introduces investment that make an essential step to growing the middle class. It is the first step of a long-term plan to restore hope and revitalize an economy for the benefit of all Canadians. The bill we are debating today will help foster a strong Canadian economy and will enable Canadians in the middle class and those working hard to join it to keep more of their money to save, invest, and ensure economic growth. This bill includes measures that will help families, give seniors a little more flexibility, protect consumers, and improve the quality and integrity of our country's tax system. In Budget 2016, one thing that we introduced that is at the center of what I noticed making a real difference in Brampton South the new Canada Child Benefit. The Canada Child Benefit is simpler and more generous than the benefit it is replacing. It is also tax-free and better targeted to help those who need it most. The Canada Child Benefit will lift hundreds of thousands of children out of poverty in Canada. In July, checks began to go out. 9 out of 10 families are now receiving more money than they did under the previous system. Families in my riding of Brampton South can use that money for more nutritious choices in children's lunches, a warm coat for the winter, or investing in activities like soccer or basketball. Let me explain how this benefit will help Canadians' families. Parents to children under 18 will receive a maximum annual benefit of $6,400 per child under 6 and $5,400 per child aged 6 through 17. Supporting this budget implementation bill will help ensure that the Canada Child Benefit will be indexed to inflation so the families can count on this extra assistance today and for years to come. As mentioned briefly before, this Budget Implementation Act would also support seniors by helping them to retire in more comfort and with dignity. Canada's retirement income system has been successful in reducing poverty among seniors. However, some seniors continue to be at highlighted risk of living with low income. In particular, single seniors are nearly 3 times more likely to live with low income than seniors generally. I see an unfortunate amount in my riding. There is much more to do for seniors living in poverty and to prevent the next wave of people retiring who may face this someday. Budget 2016 aims to help seniors retire comfortably and with dignity by making significant new investments that support them in their retirement years. In Budget 2016, we repealed the provision of the Old Age Security Act that increased the age of eligibility for old age security and guaranteed income supplement benefit from 65 years to 67 years of age and allowance benefit from 60 to 62 years over the 2023 to 2029 period. Restoring the eligibility age for old age security and granted income supplement benefits to 65 will put thousands of dollars back into the pockets of Canadians as they become seniors and look to retire. That is the right thing to do. Budget 2016 also increased the granted income supplement top-up benefit by up to $947 annually for the most in-need single seniors starting in July 2016. This is helping those seniors who really almost exclusively an old age security and granted income supplement benefit and may therefore be at risk of experiencing financial difficulties. These measures represent an investment of over $670 million per year and will improve the financial security of about 900,000 single seniors across our nation. In this second budget implementation bill, we are delivering on the promise we made in Budget 2016 to support senior couples who face higher cost of living and are at an increased risk of poverty because they must live apart. The second budget implementation bill amends the old age security in order to make the program more flexible. When couples who are receiving the granted income supplement and the spouse allowance have to live apart for reasons beyond their control, each of them will receive benefit based on their individual income. Income supplement and spouse allowance, the government is improving fairness for seniors and helping them live with the dignity they deserve and the need of retirement. In conclusion, Budget 2016 represents a giant step forward in our plan to put people first and to deliver the help they need now while investing for the years and the decades to come. I'm so proud of these measures. They are focused on middle-class communities like Brampton South. That is a model riding for where these benefits make a real difference. We can and must do more and will do more. We can achieve the Canada of the future together. I therefore encourage all members in the House to support this bill. This is a right for Canada. This is a right for families. This is a right for the middle class. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Questions and comments? The honourable member for Souris Moose Mountain.